Hey everybody! Welcome to the Turtle and the Bear podcast. I'm Turtle.
And I'm Bear. And today we're talking about our mental health kind of check-in and our book fair experience. This is episode 12. Unfortunately, I did mix up the numbers last time.
Yes.
We did end up recording number 11.
But
we didn't end up posting it because my mic decided to shut off.
Like halfway. Not even halfway. It was
not even halfway. It just was like, yeah, we don't want to work for you today. So it was a very quiet episode. So we're going to re-record that one. So this is actually episode 12.
Yes.
So, mental health check-in. How we doing? So I have a couple questions that I wrote down to keep us on track kind of thing.
Okay.
So how do you feel?
So prepared.
I try. One of my ADHD things is lists. I like to write. How do you feel mentally and physically right now?
I'm feeling better than I was like a couple of weeks ago.
Well, you've had a couple therapy sessions, so like
yeah. Well,
I think that helped.
We had two. We had two, right?
Yeah.
That was technically Ducky's, the first
Technically,
one.
Yeah.
It was Ducky's, but I was just sitting in on it. I caught a cold. So yeah, I think everyone saw our post on our Instagram and Facebook.
We did post saying that we did get sick and some stuff happened.
Yeah, so sorry guys for not posting for a while.
The delay.
Here we are. We're back.
Yep. Back and ready for action.
Yeah, so I was having some not great thoughts.
Yeah.
Like I think a month ago.
You mentioned it, like the thing that happened with Jay was 2 weeks ago.
No, that was at the end of April.
Was it?
Yeah, it was.
That was 2 weeks ago, sweetie.
Is that really?
Yeah. It's the 16th right now.
2 weeks ago then.
Doesn't feel like it.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I got a cold. And then you got a cold, and I'm like, stay away from me.
Yeah, so recently we had an election in Canada and I got the flu. Like it was just a stomach bug. It was really quick.
And I had
had a head cold.
It lasted, but I took echinacea.
Yeah, yours was in like your sinuses and stuff. Mine was literally fever, throwing up.
I did my best to like kick it out of my system before it got any further.
Yeah, and you were thankfully healthy because you worked the elections.
I worked elections day, 17 hours.
All in one sitting. That's disgusting.
Like I had breaks, but
no, I know, but that's a 17-hour day. Like,
yeah,
not just working 17 hours between the span of a week.
No.
Yeah. No thanks.
I got paid a pretty chunk though.
Yeah, you just got the information today.
Yeah, I did.
It was decent, nice.
It took a while to come through, but
well,
I'm making a hole in the wall again. There we go.
We're gonna frame it eventually for you. That'd be funny. But yeah, no.
It's rewarding working because then you're part of it, you're just part of it, but it's exhausting.
The only reward working for me is seeing the paycheck. Being completely honest.
Yes, but that's
because I haven't had one for so long. So seeing that money come in is like, oh yay, I'm actually supporting myself.
Yeah, I mean, I told Ducky because we finally have a joint account.
Yes, finally.
He called me. He's like, guess what? It finally came in. And I'm just like, okay, put half of it in.
Yeah.
So I think it was like not a nice rounded number, so we just put.
He didn't put the rounded number in?
Oh no, he put the
rounded.
God.
But I was like, what is wrong with him?
No. What I got in total was not a
nice
it wasn't
something
number.
You could split in half. Either.
No, so we just took like half,
roughly half,
and into savings, which was like
that's the mature thing to do.
A decent amount, and then
I would not have done that. I would have spent it all on tattoos because I'm craving them like no tomorrow.
I know.
Which tells you how well I'm doing mentally.
Yeah, but no. So I had some really not great thoughts. We kind of did a whole ADHD thing right there.
Yeah. Sorry.
I had not great thoughts.
Yeah.
When
you were telling me what you were thinking, I was like, girl, you do that, I will resurrect you and kill you myself.
I only had that for a brief moment.
I was gonna say that was like one day.
Most of it was like
just the stress.
Other like I don't want to say it too badly because I do have family watching this and I don't want to freak them out too badly.
I don't know if I have family watching this, so I can freak them out.
But no, so I was having just not great thoughts.
Yeah.
But I knew that if I told people, they couldn't have power over me because then other people knew them.
I know
it
you
freaked
had a
Ducky
phone
out.
call. It freaked Duck. You could tell it freaked Ducky out.
It did.
But if you did have a phone call
with my grandmother.
Yeah, with your grandma, and she helped
you.
you.
One of the, I have two.
And like the one line you said, it made me have to like come up and like I went over to the kitchen for you.
Yeah, I remember
because you're
that.
like you were scared about telling your family because you're scared they're going to turn on you
or like not want to talk to me
and that
anymore.
hit home because that's the exact same way I felt about what happened with me.
Yeah,
I was scared about telling my family because they were going to be flipped, so I knew exactly how you were feeling in that, and I was like, just come over, making sure you were okay because it's hard.
Yeah,
but
no. So
how are you physically? I know you've got.
I have a lot
muscles. Your muscles are.
I've
really
always
sore.
struggled with that though,
Yeah.
so it's just something. It's because I tense up a lot. I tense my shoulders.
I really think
up.
you should go see a chiropractor, get them reset you, see if they can reset your ribs, maybe, because that might help.
My God. I can feel them. Like there's one up here closer to like my armpit area for
side boob area.
Yeah. I can feel it, and then there's a smaller one that's not quite fully out of place, but it's not where it should be.
It's not feeling good.
But it's what really uncomfortable is these ones.
Yeah.
It's not so bad today because I've been stretching, but sometimes, oh my gosh.
Yeah. I don't have that, thankfully. I do get knots in my back a lot.
I have a giant knot.
You do?
In my shoulder, in my right shoulder blade.
I was supposed to bring my massage stuff because I have the stuff for it, but I completely forgot.
You'll have to come over.
I'm on my period,
tomorrow.
so I have period brain. Yeah, I'll come over tomorrow.
Oh no.
Oh no.
You have to come over.
I can't. Again. Actually, I won't be. I'll come over tomorrow evening because I've got kid all day.
I'll accept this.
Okay.
No, so I am doing better mentally.
Yeah.
I even did some cleaning yesterday.
That tells you you're doing better mentally.
I cleaned one of the bathroom doors downstairs.
She sent me a picture and it was like the forbidden chocolate milk. It was
gross.
It was like gray chocolate milk.
And it was all I did to get that was
water.
Both sides of the bathroom door and the door frame.
That's crazy. Ugh.
Right?
That just makes me like, what's the point of washing your hands?
Well, that's why I'm like, that's why I did all of that.
That's crazy.
Just to clean it. And then I think I actually want to do within the next week, I want to do the baseboards because you can see, like, especially downstairs.
Yeah.
You can see, like,
are you going to do it in the middle of the night again?
No, I haven't needed to do that. For those of you, I think I mentioned this once before.
mention it previous episodes.
We're just going to recap. Last summer, I had some really bad insomnia due to stress. I cleaned not all of the baseboards, but I cleaned the kitchen, dining room area baseboards, and then the hallway and in the bathroom.
The ones that are like easily exposed.
And then I cleaned all of those. The water was disgusting.
You had to change your water so many times.
I think I had to change it like 3 times.
I was going to say, it was like, I think you said 3. But
it was even more forbidden chocolate milk.
It was bad. I wake up to this, like, images of her, and it's just like, I did a thing in the middle of the night.
I think, when did I send that? Midnight? 1 a.m.?
1:30.
Oh, you remember the exact time.
Well, I was up.
Oh, right.
Sorry, I'm getting a drink. Yeah.
Yeah, so...
if I'm not up at 1:30, there's something wrong.
Well, no, and the thing is, if you can't sleep and you want to do something, cleaning baseboards is not the worst thing to do.
Yeah. Dishes is normally what I get the to do in the middle of the night.
Sometimes I feel like vacuuming, but I can't.
But it's something I think we've talked about.
Because it's always...
in the middle of the night, we just get the oomph to clean.
I think it's an ADHD thing.
I don't know.
I think it's an ADHD
Between
thing.
ADHD and insomnia. I don't know if we talked about it on our insomnia
but anyways,
episode, but that's coming up next.
How are you doing?
Yeah, that's a different story.
We've rambled a lot.
We have. I am so sorry.
It's okay.
Mentally...
they knew what they signed up for.
Yes, it's episode 12. You know how we get. Mentally, I have been checked out, kind of thing.
Yeah.
I've been struggling with my relationship recently.
Oh boy.
I in BPD, so I have BPD, which borderline personality
which
disorder.
we also
talked
did
about.
an episode
We
on.
have talked about. One of the things is splitting, and we did talk about it, but basically it goes from I love this person, they're my world, to I hate this person, I want them, nothing to do with them. And my boyfriend and I had a pretty big fight, and I had split, and I haven't come back from it, and I've been struggling with reasons not to break up with him, but I don't want to throw 9 years away.
Yeah.
And like, he's not a bad boyfriend. It's just I struggle to see the
I will
good.
say this: what
He's
he
not a
did
perfect
was
boyfriend.
quite appalling.
Yes, what he did while we did have a fight, and what made me split so bad, it was bad. But it's just I've been struggling, and I kind of have been picking fights with him and saying like, hey, I need this from you, I need this from you. If you don't give it to me, then we're kind of done. And so I finally told him, I'm like, hey, this is what happened, like I've split so bad I cannot come, I have been struggling to come back, and it's been like a month.
Yeah, it's been a while.
And he's like, why didn't you tell me sooner? I'm like, I've been telling you what I need from you. And he's like, you should have just come out and said like straight up what was going on. And I'm like, well, I wish I could do that, but it took a minute to realize what happened. I mean, it took me a minute to realize that when he doesn't give me affection at night, it makes me split, and then I cause problems.
Like even just cuddling, like something simple, like
like if he won't cuddle me and give me like kisses or doesn't want to be intimate, then I take that as a rejection, and because I am rejection sensitive, I split, and then that causes me to cause a fight. And that's not fair on him, because it's
but the
not
rejection
really
sensitivity is something that you've brought up to him before.
It is, but he also like it's something we've had problems with in the past, but we're working through it, and I'm hoping he comes to my psychiatry appointment next week.
I hope so
too. I really hope he does. If he knows what's good for him, he will. Mentally, other than that, I've been just exhausted, I guess. Just struggling with like, what's the point?
I've been kind of exhausted too, because I've had like, especially the last couple of days, I've had my headphones on, and then I'm listening to music, and I look at the clock, and I'm like, oh, it's been like 3 hours.
Damn. See, I can't do that. Like, I can't just sit and space out. I have to doom scroll. That's my spacing out. But physically, I've got something going on with my left knee. I don't know why, but it hurts a lot.
Oh no, like, not the knee.
It kind of feels like I sprained it, but I don't know how. I don't know. And then, so like, I wake up and my right knee is sore, and then it gets worse throughout the day. And my my left knee, sorry, not my left. Yeah, my left knee gets sore throughout the day. My right Achilles tendon is like, you know how after you like stretch and work out and then you stop moving and then your legs and muscles are stiff? That's what my right Achilles tendon feels like in the morning. It's like really stiff and hurts to stretch. And then throughout the day, my left ankle gets sore.
That's great.
And then I can't crack my back where I need to crack it. So my back and my lower like left hip area is really sore.
Oh no.
I'm just falling apart. I'm falling apart.
We both need to do more stretchies.
Yeah. I don't know. Anyway. What's taking up most of your headspace right now? I mean, for me, I've been really struggling because the end of April was Voldemort's court date anniversary. So he's been taking up a lot of my mind, and then I get mad at myself for letting him take up my mind. And then I'm like, but this thing did happen, and then I get mad at myself for being mad at myself. And then
the joys.
Other than that, I've been just like wishing, like hoping stuff goes right with Aish at the end of this month.
Yeah.
So it's been a mix between Voldemort breaking up with Chicken and Aish. That's been
you're
on
still
my mind.
together with chicken.
Yeah. It's just when I say breaking up, it's like whether I want to or not.
Yeah. What was the question?
What's been taking up your headspace a lot?
I've been just having some like family issues.
I was gonna say this family issue thing has been definitely on your mind a lot.
Again, not going into specific because there are family members who listen to this, which is great.
We love you.
We love you. But I'm not gonna go into specifics about it.
But it's still it hurts.
Yeah. And then
it's been taking up your mind.
That's mostly most of what it's been in my head, and then obviously books.
Yes. We'll get to that in a little bit.
I was finally able to start reading again.
Yeah. I've been struggling with reading because of being DePay.
The Onyx Storm hangover. Oh my gosh.
That was like a full solid month that you couldn't read.
It was almost 2 months.
Something like that, but you were just...
Because I finished reading it halfway. I finished all 3 books halfway through March.
Yeah, I was going to say it was
March. I couldn't read anything for the rest of the March.
All of April.
And
most of May.
And like...
That's hysterical.
So almost 2 full months. I tried reading When the Moon Hatched.
Yeah.
And I am going to get into it again because it looks like
I've heard such mixed reviews. Like there's been people who were like, I couldn't get into it, but then I've been like, it was such a good book.
Well, it is getting good.
It's a thick boy.
It is a thick book. So, and it's a duology. 2nd book is coming out next year. Really excited about that. But let's get back onto topic. We can talk about books in a moment.
Talking about that in like 10 minutes. Have you moved your body enough today or recently?
Not today. I went on a walk yesterday.
I don't move my body nearly enough.
I need to go.
You try and go on walks daily.
But the last couple of days I've been really like, blah.
Yeah. See, that's my struggle is I know I don't move my body enough, but I'm too blah to do anything.
But you know, if you move, you'll feel better.
I'll get the endorphins. Yeah, I know. Have you connected with someone today? Does this count?
I guess so.
Because I don't know if it counts.
I think so.
What's something nice you can do for yourself?
Shower.
I did that already.
Or like paint your nails or have a foot bath or
what's something you can do nice for yourself?
For me?
Yeah, that you're gonna actually do. I have self-love winky face on my notepad. Just saying, it is there. See? Self-love with the winky face. Another thing is you can read, because that's always a treat.
I'm probably going to read, because we are making our way through
A Throne of Glass by Sarah J.
Maas.
Yeah. I always get Sarah and Rebecca mixed up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're 2 very different women. I'm probably going to read, because I'm on Crown of Midnight now. I'm on, I think, like chapter 4 or 5.
I was 3 books ahead of her, and she's caught up to me almost.
I took my time too.
I've been in a reading slump. I've been struggling, and I don't know why.
I think you just
because DePay.
Not the DePay.
The DePay. That's what we call depression, by the way.
I'm probably gonna like have a shower later because I have to do the dishes, and I hate doing dishes after I've showered because then it makes me feel cringy. I don't know how to explain it, but if I've washed my hair and I'm all clean and then I do dishes, I feel grungy. Like immediate, like very quickly.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I just do.
It's just the steam from doing dishes and like the sweat.
Yeah. And then my hair is just...
Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
Well, I showered today.
Yes.
Oh
yeah, I might bake cookies. Sorry.
Yeah.
You go.
Other than that, self-love, winky face.
Okay, go.
How have you been sleeping?
Yeah.
See, that's the thing, is like I sleep a lot. I do.
I haven't.
But I'm always tired.
I've been doing the sleep avoidance, like revenge sleep, the thing that ADHD people do. I've been doing it really badly lately.
Oh, no.
And I'm really annoyed because just before I worked elections, I fixed my sleep schedule, so I was falling asleep like before midnight.
That's something Chicken was saying to me. He's like, because I've been saying about how I've been feeling lately, and I've been to Pepe, and sorry, I have something in my throat. And I've been saying like to Pepe, and he's like, well, fixing your sleep schedule will help that. And I looked at him, I'm like, I have never had a regular sleep schedule, nor will I ever. I can try, and every time I get it fine, it works for 2 days, and then the next day, all of a sudden, I'm up till 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning, which I did 2 days ago.
Yay.
It's great. We love that. But what is something recent that you are grateful for?
I got paid.
Yes, that's very recent. Yeah, literally a couple
Like,
hours ago.
2 hours ago.
Right.
No. What am I thankful for? I think I'm just thankful that I had the opportunity to work.
Yeah.
And then earn.
Make sure you put that on your resume before you keep applying for jobs.
I will.
Um,
It's technically already on there because I've worked elections before.
Now it's the most recent. It's
but now it's a different role.
Yeah.
Because I only did one role before, and I did a different role this time. So
yeah.
I need to change that.
I'm thankful for my puppy. My puppy, he's 2 years old, but my dog.
The baby.
He's been really sucky lately with me being depressed.
Aww.
So he snuggles.
That's kind of what I miss about having an animal in the house, because they know when you're feeling.
Animals increase my endorphins like a lot.
Well, I used to have guinea pigs, and honestly, I think my favorite guinea pig was Strawberry because she was so affectionate.
I wish I met your other guinea pigs, because the only one I know of was Snowball. And he was a cute baby.
She was so smart.
Yes.
But no, I Strawberry was very affectionate. Like she hated being picked up, but that's a guinea pig thing.
Yeah.
She was very cuddly and kissy and like shove my nose in like in your neck kind of. But I love animals.
Are you being kind to others and yourself?
I try. I've been snippy lately. I think it's because my
you're in pain.
my social battery has been very like not being able to.
It's always half charged.
So I was feeling better last weekend.
Yeah.
Because I spent a lot of Saturday just reading in my room.
Yeah, just recharging.
Just reading. And I have to remind Ducky sometimes, I love you.
But I can't do all this stuff.
Yeah. And it's not, and it's bad when I even don't want to see you.
Yeah, it's bad when you don't even want me around.
I think that happened a couple months ago where I was.
Yeah, I gave you space.
I was really just like.
You were struggling, so I gave you space. My mom even checked up and was like, are you and
Turtle?
I forgot what we call you for a second. Are you and Turtle okay? And I'm like, yeah, why? She's like, oh, because you haven't been over there in a minute. So I had to explain. She's like, oh, I hope she's okay. And I'm like, yeah.
I just had the really bad Pepe.
Yeah. Am I being kind to others and myself? No. I just wrote, ha.
You're being kind to me.
Yeah, I'm kind to those I love. If I don't know you and I don't like you, then I'm not nice to you. Don't expect me to be.
That's fair.
And am I being kind to myself? Never.
I have a feeling this is going to be a long episode. I'm just saying.
Probably, because we still haven't talked about books.
Yeah. Well, we have, kind of.
Should I reach out for support?
Yes.
Are you saying that for me or you?
Yes.
Yes. You have that, though. Like, you go to therapy actively. I have my psychiatrist who is like once every 3 months.
Me saying out loud the bad thoughts that I was having, that was me saying, hey, this is what's happening.
See,
inside my head.
That just reminds me of like a post I think you sent it to me, or I might have sent it. You going to your best friend for your mental health support is not therapy, because she is just as unhinged and not okay as you are.
Yep. If there couldn't be a more accurate statement.
Oh, that's so true. She's just as not okay. Yeah, well, she makes my Delulus equally as Delulu, so we like it. We love it. Anyway, what is something you're looking forward to in the future? Books. We went to a book sale last weekend.
Found nothing of what we
Nothing
were
on our
looking.
list that
Actually,
we
you
wanted.
found one series.
I looked at my list; it wasn't actually on it. I found 2 books in the Beautiful Creatures series. I found book 2 and 3.
I'm
Right?
sorry.
I went through and I'm like, I don't actually have it, but it is one I've been thinking about picking up.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so we found
Ugh.
absolutely nothing on our list, and I have like 187 books on my TBR list.
Okay, but not counting the individual books, how many series
And
duologies?
53.
I think I counted 55, and that's not even counting the ones that I've already read this year.
And that's not counting the ones on your Kindle, too.
And that's not even counting the ones on my shelf.
Yeah. Yeah, we have a big TBR.
I have a problem.
but there's so many good books coming out.
What I've been doing next to, like, since I have a Kindle, what I've been doing next to certain series, if I notice that it's on Kindle Unlimited, I put in brackets next to it, Kindle Unlimited.
Nice.
Because I'm going to be subscribing, I think, later this year.
Yeah.
Because I made kind of, in my head, I went, if I can find, like, 5 series, it'll be worth reading, like, having Kindle Unlimited for a couple months. I think I have at least 10 that I want to read.
I think Kindle Unlimited would be great for you. Like, my sister-in-law has it, and she loves it. She just has it on her phone. She doesn't even have a Kindle.
Well, yeah, some people use it on their laptop or their iPad.
My brother got it for her for Christmas, I believe.
Kindle Unlimited?
Yeah.
No, I'm looking forward to it, because then
I'm looking forward to this weekend, like Sunday, 2 days from now. It is a bigger book sale than the one we went to last week.
It's been happening for several days already. Like, it's happening today, actually. But they're not having the box sale.
Yeah, they're doing a banker's box for $20. You fill it up for $20.
How big is that box?
Like over a foot wide.
That's decent. You can fit a decent amount.
Yeah. I figure roughly the same kind of haul we had last week. We did post our haul on Facebook and Instagram. So if you want to check it out and see what books we got, go ahead.
Although, what I'm going to be doing differently with this one is I'm going to be trying to aim for the books that are already on.
I'm not.
Unless it's like a book that I see and my brain goes, that tickles the ADHD.
We love it.
Let's go for it.
Yeah.
No, because
you do have a lot of books that you need to read. And so do I. But like, I was getting through my stack pretty quickly. And I actually had room on my bookshelf. So I was like, I need more books.
Well, my brain, again, Onyx Storm kind of just...
Yeah, it wrecked you.
Decimated me.
Oh,
I tried reading When the Moon Hatched. And I know that the first at least 5 to 7 chapters are mostly just world building, like aggressive world building.
Well, it is a 700-page book, so like,
this is true.
They have time to do that.
This is true. And I can't remember what chapter I stopped on.
I have no idea.
I want to say 10.
I was gonna say, I think it was like between 10 and 12, maybe.
Yes,
something like that.
So I am going to be picking it up again because it is a duology. Second book is coming out in February, as I mentioned a few minutes ago.
Yes.
And I do love it. I am starting to like it.
You also have the Last Kingdom series that you have. That you need to finish too.
Yeah. Honestly, that's not going anywhere. That's an old series. It's one of my favorite series. But I'm really into the fantasy romance right now. And if that's where my brain wants to go, that's where my brain wants to go.
Yep. Follow the dopamine. We love to.
And I'm actually really enjoying Throne of Glass.
I'm at that in-between stage right now where I don't know where my dopamine is wanting to go.
You don't do well with long series, it seems.
No. It's kind of the same epiphany I had. Is like, I do duologies and trilogies.
Maybe 4. I don't know what that would be called.
Quadrologies?
That sounds right.
Well, quad is 4.
Then 5 is a series.
Yeah. Saga?
Maybe.
I don't know. If you know, let us know. But Yeah, Darkest Minds was 4, and I didn't finish the 4th book. Like I didn't read the 4th book.
Were you not feeling it or something?
No,
or?
it ended on the 3rd book ended at the point where I didn't even care to go into anything else.
Oh.
Like it ended at a good spot.
Do you have book 4?
No.
Oh.
They do at the reusable bookstore that we go to.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I was like, I don't even feel like I couldn't care to read anything else. Like I don't see where they could go from here. So like it doesn't bug me that I didn't finish it.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas I'm on book 4 right now and I'm struggling.
Honestly,
so bad.
But please do not DNF this
I'm not
series.
gonna DNF. I'm enjoying the series. Don't get me wrong. Like I loved it.
Honestly,
But
as I mentioned and we talked about, I think a couple days ago or even yesterday, read one of the shorter books that we picked up from the book fair. Take a minute.
Yeah.
Step back. Come back to it.
I'm hoping to get out of this DePay slump for.
But by that point, I will be ahead of you.
Yeah, you will be. I'm hoping to get out of the slump soon so I can start reading again.
And I will not be sorry. I will send you a text on your left.
I will curse you out so bad, but yeah.
And ironically,
funny.
I'm on your left.
Ironically, yes, you are right now. But that has been us lately.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what other book series I want to read. Because I know I have, like, on my bookshelf, I'm looking at it right now. I have a lot of murder mysteries. But I'm just not feeling them right now.
Yeah. You should read the one with the pretty corsets on the front of it, like the green, red.
Oh, that one?
That trilogy.
Well, yeah, because I read the first book.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm a couple chapters into the second book.
Yeah. Because that's a fantasy-ish.
It is fantasy.
It's not like fairies and dragons and stuff like that.
But it is fantasy.
Mm-hmm.
So
I think that would be a good one.
And then I have the whole trilogy.
I was really upset actually last weekend that we didn't find any manga because the boyfriend wanted some manga.
Well, and I'm missing. I have High School Debut that I got at the secondhand bookstore like months ago. I'm missing book 4.
Yeah.
So it's not like I'm missing book 10 and I can go, oh, I can just read it.
Yeah.
And then I just won't be able to read 12 and 13.
No, it's
it's book 10, book 4. It's not even in the middle. It's book 4.
It's right at the beginning, yeah, basically.
So I have to.
Poor turtle.
I'll read it eventually when I find it. And like I could get it on my Kindle, but then I would have that weird gap on my shelf.
I didn't even see any romance books from my mom. Because she likes the author Lorelei.
I don't remember seeing any of her stuff.
I didn't see any Lorelei. There was a lot of Nora Roberts, Dean.
Nora Roberts has so many books.
Not Dean Koontz. He's a mystery. Like something Dean. Rebecca Dean? No. Anyway, there was a lot of other people, but I didn't see any of her. And I did find 2 books for my nephew, which was good. I should bring those to him because I forgot them on last week. No, Wednesday. No, I haven't seen them since I got them. Never mind. Wow.
That was beautiful.
Oh, God.
And I think we were looking... I have to get a Kindle sleeve, like a little pouch for my Kindle, because last night I discovered a tragedy. Everybody,
it's like a millimeter big, but like in diameter. I want to say it's tiny.
It's like a little cluster of scratches.
Yeah.
It does not
affect
the reading
once the light is lit up. On
but
the
I know it's there.
Yeah.
So to stop from any further scratches from happening, I am looking for little Kindle pouches on the Amazon.
Yeah, but you're probably just gonna get a book pouch, not a Kindle pouch.
Well, you know what I mean.
Yeah, I think you should get the
the
breaks you one. You decide what
breaks you.
I think that
ACOTAR.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to decide whether I want a Fourth Wing or ACOTAR book pouch.
Yeah.
And then I've decided that I want to get some ACOTAR t-shirts for like sleeping.
Yes. We decided we want to get big baggy t-shirts.
Yes.
Because I only have 2 baggy t-shirts that I have.
So I have a lot of baggy t-shirts. Like you've seen.
I have a lot of crop tops.
I have a lot of baggy t-shirts, but I don't have a lot of baggy sleepy t-shirts.
Yes.
And I need more baggy sleepy t-shirts.
Yes.
Especially since we're getting warmer.
I sleep naked, so I don't have to worry about that.
I do not. So
I think about every once in a while, like, the intrusive thoughts go through my brain, like, what happens in the middle of the night if there's an emergency and I'm naked? Oh my god, those 2 seconds that it takes to get dressed could kill me. And then I'm like, meh, I don't care.
I'm not much better. Like, sometimes I have, like, short shorts.
You're at least covered.
That's true.
You're not running out of the house butt naked. Jiggly bits flopping everywhere. Oh, gosh. But anyway.
Well, thanks for joining us.
You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram.
And please subscribe to us on Spotify or YouTube.
If you have any future recommendations, just let us know and we will.
Or if you have any questions, just message us.
Yeah, we have had 2 people message us saying how they appreciate our podcast. And we love that. It feels good. So anyway.
Well, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Bye!